What's good, viewers? Hope all is well. Earlier today, I got into a slight debate with a friend in which he claimed that the Cleveland Cavaliers' Big Three was not a super team. And in this video, I'm going to discuss whether that is the truth or not. So let's get cooking. I'm sure we are all aware of the super team LeBron James was a part of prior to going back to Cleveland. With D Wade and Chris Bosh, there is no question that that was a super team. Sadly, this team went 2-2 in the finals, not living up to what they predicted they would win, which was a staggering 8 championships. But after LeBron's stint in Miami, he then went back to Cleveland to join Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving was the #1 pick in 2011 and was blossoming very early in Cleveland. His first 2 years, he was already averaging over 15 points on great shooting splits. But a year prior to LeBron James returning to Cleveland, Kyrie Irving averaged 20.8 points, 6.1 assists, on 43% shooting from the field and 35% shooting from three. When LeBron returned, Kyrie Irving would improve to 21.7 points per game, 5.2 assists per game, and upped his field goal percentage with 46% shooting from the field and also 41% shooting from three. Kyrie was on the rise and easily one of the most talented guards in the NBA, and made his first All-Star appearance in his sophomore year in the 2012-2013 NBA season, and was really making a name for himself. Now, the real reason why this team was considered a super team was the acquisition of Kevin Love. In Minnesota, Kevin Love was a straight monster. Love's last year in Minnesota, he averaged 26.1 points per game, 12.5 rebounds per game on 45% shooting from the field and 37% shooting from three. But when Love got to Cleveland, his points would be diminished. That first year in Cleveland, Love averaged 16.4 points per game, 9.7 rebounds per game on 43% shooting from the field and 36% shooting from three. And I believe this happened to Kevin Love because he had to accept a lesser role. Kyrie is a ball-dominant player, and LeBron isn't that effective without the ball in his hands. So he had to rely on LeBron James to set him up, or he had to get down low to get his own bucket. And ultimately, he became the third option, which I imagine was not expected at all. The Cavs were the heavy favorite in LeBron's first year back. Even as a new team burst onto the scene, the Golden State Warriors, who won 67 games, and they would meet the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals, in which Kyrie Irving was injured in Game 1 and Kevin Love had been injured in the first round of the playoffs, leaving LeBron to carry the load, in which he would lose in 6 games but had a historic NBA Finals, averaging a near 40-point triple-double. But the following year, this Cleveland team would come back and win 57 games in the East, and they would do what many people thought they would do the year prior, and that was beat the Golden State Warriors, but in a fashion that no one would have predicted, coming back 3-1. This team was talented enough to come back 3-1 against a team that had just won 73 games and had the 2-time reigning MVP. Kyrie Irving and LeBron in Game 5 would both combine for 82 points, with both of them scoring 41 points. Both Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were both top 10 players in their respective positions and were perennial all-stars. To say this Cleveland team wasn't a super team is completely false. This Cleveland team is arguably comparable to the Miami Heat team, minus the expectations that team had. Although Kevin Love did not perform that well in the finals, up until that point that season, he had averaged 16-9 and in spurts showed great capability to defend down low. And of course, the following year, the Golden State Warriors would get Kevin Durant, making them the overwhelming favorites. And yet again, the Cavs would meet the Golden State Warriors in the finals, where they were completely outmatched and destroyed in 5 games. But the Cleveland Big Three would not disappoint. Kevin Love, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving all shot over 35% from three, with Kevin Love averaging 16, 11, and a block a game, LeBron averaging a 34-point triple-double on 56% shooting from the field, and Kyrie Irving averaging 29 points on 47% shooting from the field. To take a step back now, let's talk about how the Cleveland Cavaliers were the favorites LeBron's first year back. Nobody expected Golden State to be where they were that year, and despite that, the Cavs were still the favorite. The following year, no one expected Golden State to win 73 games, and that year the Cavs were the favorite again because K-Love and Kyrie Irving had been injured the year prior. So for all those LeBron fans who love to say LeBron James has never been a part of a super team, just stop it. The man is great and I won't knock that, but he has had tremendous help in his career. And that's pretty much it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you for watching.